From 10 March 2025 onwards, Amaze will start charging a 1% fee on all SGD transactions. Boo! That's why in this video, I'll be going through everything you need to know about the Amaze nerfs, what you need to do before 10 March, as well as what is a good replacement for the Amaze card. But before I start, do join my 10,000 members Telegram chat group to discuss or ask any questions that you may have. So there are 3 big nerfs coming your way. The first one is of course the 1% fee on SGD transactions. The reason this nerf is so jialat is because many people have been using the super popular City Rewards plus Amaze combo to earn 4 miles per dollar on both offline and online transactions. But now, all of a sudden, there's a 1% fee on all SGD transactions, making it as though you are buying mouse with a small fee. But isn't the 1% fee very little? You all complain for what? That's because this 1% fee isn't just a 1% fee. There's also a minimum of 50 cents fee. So if you are spending $1, it will be as though you are buying 4 mouse with 50 cents, or a whopping cost of 12.5 cents per mile, which is very expensive, yeah? Or if you are spending $10, you are buying 40 miles with 50 cents, making the cost per mile 1.25 cents. It's only when you spend a minimum of $50 or more, then the cost per mile goes down to 0.25 cents. Thankfully, there's no 1% fee for overseas transactions, which makes this combo still usable for non-SGD transactions for now. But then here comes the second nerf. They also removed the Sibei tiny 0.5 instant points for overseas link card spends. So now you will no longer earn any instant points at all when you spend via a link card. And lastly, they will also stop allowing you to convert your instant points into cashback, and instead only allow you to convert the points into Crisp Flyer Miles. Wow, Crisp Flyer Miles, isn't that more useful? Well, not quite. That's because currently each instant points is worth 0.5 cents to 1 cent each. But after the change, your instant points is worth 3 cents per mile, which is very bohua. Because you can easily get Crisp Flyer Miles at a much better rate elsewhere, like card up. This means if you have any instant points left in your account, you should chop quickly go and redeem it before 10 March. To do that, tap on the profile button on the top right hand side, tap on the details button beside your instant points, then redeem your instant points. Though, just make sure not to select the 5 SGD off your next transfer option, because that's a different thing altogether. So after this nerf, what card can you use to replace the City Rewards plus Amaze combo? Now, to be fair, you can still use the City Rewards card, because the thing that's nerfed here is the Amaze card and not the City Rewards card, yeah? This means you can still use the City Rewards card for its original intended purpose, which is to pay for almost all your online transactions like your Shopee spends, GrabFood spends, Grab Rides, FavPay, ShopBackPay, and so on. The biggest 2 transactions that won't earn miles are travel-related transactions such as hotel bookings and flight tickets, as well as Crisp Plus transactions. Besides that, you will still earn 4 miles per dollar on certain offline transactions, such as departmental stores like Isetan and BHG, as well as clothing stores and shoe stores. Basically, as long as you can buy stuff that you can wear, then you can earn miles lah. But if you're unsure whether the merchant earns miles or not, one easy way to check is by going to Heymax. There, spending at Uniqlo with this card can earn 4 miles per dollar. But then, what about all your other offline expenses like restaurants, groceries, and so on? For those, the next best alternative would be the UOB Preferred Platinum Visa card, which awards 4 miles per dollar on basically all your offline transactions, as long as you tweet via your mobile app, or the UOB Visa Signature card, which also awards 4 miles per dollar on your offline transactions, provided that you can spend at least $1,000 a month, or the UOB Ladies or UOB Ladies Solitaire card, which also awards 4 miles per dollar on your selected category. Though, it won't be a perfect replacement because all these UOB cards have a $5 earning block. So if you don't spend in $5 blocks, you lose some miles here and there. Plus, unlike the City Rewards cards, they don't cover a lot of online spending. So your best bet is still to use the City Rewards card for your online spend and one of the UOB cards for your offline spend. But then, what about the Chocolate Visa card, which awards 2 miles per dollar on almost everything? Isn't it a good replacement for the City Rewards plus Amaze combo? Well, yes, but no. That's because the chocolate Visa card covers almost every transaction that you can find in ASS, like your insurance payments, tax payments, town council fees, and so on. Because of that, I would recommend reserving the chocolate Visa card to only spend on those hard-to-earn categories. And for those easy-to-earn stuff, it's better to spend on other 4 miles per dollar cards, so that you can earn more miles ma. Now, even though the City Rewards plus Amaze combo now has that 1% fee for local transactions, in some cases, it's actually still worth it to use this combo to earn miles on your SGD transactions. That's because Citibank is one of the 3 banks that allows you to transfer your points over to EWA Air, with the other 2 being Amex and HSBC. But we all know Amex doesn't have any good 4 miles per dollar cards, while HSBC has nerfed their HSBC Revolution 18 levels underground. And why is having EWA Air useful? That's because with EWA Air, you can also book Singapore Airline flights, and at a much cheaper rate. Full credit goes to Satisfy for sharing this lobang. Take for example, if you book a SIA business class flights to Japan or Korea, it will cost you at least 52,000 miles. But if you book the same SIA flight through EWA Air, it will only cost you 40,000 miles. There's a huge savings of 23%. Likewise, if you book a SIA flight to Europe via EWA Air instead of Singapore Airlines, you will also get a huge savings of around 23%. And in some cases, you can even bypass that pesky waitlist on SIA. For example, here it shows you would have to join a waitlist for this flight, but EWA Air lets you book the exact same flight without going through a waitlist. Though, in order for the City Rewards plus Amaze combo to be worth it, you will need to make sure you are spending at least $50 per transaction. Otherwise, your cost per mile is going to be higher. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you found it useful. Like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.